Look at this.
She didn't wake up to be a hero. She woke up alone. Every screen dark, every door sealed, every person she knew suspended somewhere between living and gone.
No camera, no actors, no studio, no human ever pressed record. I built this in one afternoon with one Claude chat, one Chrome extension, and a workflow that keeps running while I step away. And here is the best part. I didn't generate these scenes one at a time. I queued all 10 at once, walked away, and by the end, I came back. Every clip was downloaded and waiting on my desktop. This isn't a workflow anymore. This is a content factory. By the end of this video, you will have the full automation workflow from the ideation, with one Claude chat that plans the story to finish cinematic video to a video studio production that handles the repetitive cue. But stay with me until the end, because there is one move inside this automation most beginners skip. I will show you exactly how to set it up in step 2. Welcome to AIpreneur, and let us build this automation step by step. Step 1, the Claude brain. Everything starts inside one Claude chat from start to finish. So, open Claude, start a new chat, and paste this first prompt into Claude. That will give you 10 scenes for your video. Fill in your niche, your story theme, and your tone. For this tutorial, I am using sci-fi, a story called The Last Human Awake, and a slow burn cinematic tone, and hit generate. You don't have to copy my numbers, pick whatever duration and scene count fits your story. Within moments, Claude begins producing visual beats fit with your selected story. Now move to generate the image keyframes that lock in your story. For that, paste this next prompt into the same Claude chat. That converts the visual beats of your story into scene prompts. Hit generate. In a few moments, Claude will come back with 10 image prompts to fit your selected story. Copy the entire output and save it. This is your image prompt list that keeps every video clip consistent. Now, come back again to the same chat conversation of Claude and paste this last prompt. That converts your scenes into video prompts. Hits generate and wait a few seconds. Claude will grab you a full video prompts that turn your 10 still keyframes into a 10 moving cinematic clip. Every video prompt is built to match the image we just generated for the same scene. Copy them too in the same folder where your image prompts sit. All right, now you have a 10 scene story, 10 nano banana image prompts, and 10 Veo 3 video prompts, all sitting inside the same Claude chat, all built on the same story. In the next step, we head over to the factory floor and turn these 24 prompts into a finished cinematic story. Step 2, the bulk automation. Now we set up the automation tool that does all the heavy work for you. So, open your browser and search for AutoFlow extension. Click the first link that takes you to the Chrome Web Store. Install it, and once it's installed, you will see it pop up in your Chrome extensions bar. This free extension is what removes all the repetitive work from your video creation. It connects to Google Flow and handles everything automatically. Now, click the AutoFlow extension and sign in with your Google account. Once you are in, you will see the main control panel with 4 modes: create image, text to video, frame to video, and ingredients. For our workflow, we're going to use 2 of these. Create image first to generate our keyframes, then ingredients to turn those keyframes into video clips. Quick honest note before we start. Veo 3 works on a credit system. Run the first 3 prompts first, then check the full prompts. All right, let's start with the images. Click Control and select Create Image. Go to your folder, grab all your Nano Banana 2 image prompts, and paste them into the prompts box of the tool. And make sure each prompt is on its own line. Next, scroll down to the generation model and select Nano Banana 2, then hit Next. This takes you to the References panel. Here you have a few options for how the AI handles consistency between images. Select Batch Upload. This one feeds each previous output as a reference for the next prompt, which is exactly what we want for a cinematic story. Every image will visually connect to the one before it. Hit Next again. This brings you to the Run screen. Quickly skim your prompts and settings to make sure everything looks right. Model, aspect ratio, and auto download all checked. When you are ready, hit Run Prompts. In a few moments, the AutoFlow extension connects with Google Flow and starts generating the images one by one. Each one downloads automatically into your folder on the desktop. While they generate, you will see them appear inside Flow in real time. That is normal. Both windows are running together. If your first result is not perfect, that does not mean the system failed. It usually means the scenes don't have enough visual detail for the image prompts. Rewrite the story with more concrete visual beats, or fix your image prompts. which may not be specific enough. All right, now you have 10 cinematic keyframes saved on your computer, all matching your story and all in the same visual world. Time to bring them to life. So go back to the AutoFlow homepage and hit Control again. This time, choose Ingredients. This is the mode that turns images into video clips. Now paste your 10 Veo 3 video prompts from the folder into the prompts box. Make sure the generation model on this screen is set to Veo 3.1 fast. Hit Next to go to the References panel. This part is important in the Upload References section. Grab the 10 images you just created with Flow and upload them here. AutoFlow uses these images as the visual anchor for each video, so every clip stays consistent with the keyframe behind it. Hit Next again. Pick your aspect ratio landscape for cinematic, long-form, portrait, or vertical for YouTube Shorts. I'm going to landscape for this tutorial. Leave the rest of the settings on default, and the auto download at 1080p is what you want. Now hit Run. The extension connects with Flow again and starts generating videos in bulk and downloading them automatically into your folder as each one finishes. All right, now you have 10 cinematic clips downloaded and saved on your computer, matching your story, all built on the same visual anchors. In the next step, I will show you how to create the cinematic voiceover that brings the whole story together. Step 3, create your voiceover with ElevenLabs. Go back to Claude. Same chat as before, paste this fourth prompt. Hit Send. Claude returns a cinematic narration that already understands your story because it is the same chat. It knows the world, the character, the arc, the tone. The context is the multiplier. Read it once aloud. If something feels off, ask Claude to tweak that one line. Most of the time, it comes back nearly perfect on the first try. Now, open ElevenLabs in a new tab. Sign in or create a free account. Paste your narration into the text speech box. On the right side, pick a voice. And here is the practical tip most tutorials get wrong. Do not pick the most dramatic voice. Pick the voice you can listen to for 90 seconds without getting tired. Drama in every line is exhausting. Calm with 1 or 2 emotional beats is what holds a viewer. Hit Generate and listen. If the pacing or tone is off, pick another voice or go back and add more ellipses to your script for longer pauses. Once it feels right, download the MP3. By now, your 10 Veo 3 clips should also be finished downloading. We have the visuals, we have the voice, time to put them together. Step 4, assemble everything in CapCut. Open CapCut, the desktop version, and create a new project. Import the voiceover and all 12 video clips. Drag the voiceover onto the timeline first. This is the backbone and everything else follows it. Now, starting with clip 1, drag each scene onto the timeline above the voiceover. In order, mash the emotion, not just the words. If the voiceover whispers a regret, do not show the action shot, show the quiet shot. If the voiceover lands a punch, that is when you cut to the strongest visual. The voice tells you the timing. The emotion tells you which clip. Trim any extra footage from each clip so the visual lands exactly when the voice does. Then bring the visual audio down so only the voiceover is heard. Next, add captions and apply a clean template. White text with black outline reads well on dark cinematic footage. Beginners watch with the sound off more than you think, so the captions carry half the message. Add background music, slow strings, or atmospheric ambient for a sci-fi short. Drop it under the voiceover at around 15% volume so it supports the voice instead of fighting it. Add transitions between each clip. Go to transitions in the top menu and choose something cinematic mix or black fade work great for a Hollywood feel. Run a final preview from start to finish. Listen for pacing, check captions, then export 1080p or 4K H264 codec for YouTube. That is it. One complete cinematic short film with one Claude chat and one Chrome extension. So now, your next step is simple. Pick one story idea. Build your 12-scene arc inside Claude and run 3 scenes first. If you want the full prompt pack I use in this video, drop automation in the comments and tell me your niche. I will know you want this system. And if you have not seen the previous video yet, the one where I show how Claude plans 7 faceless videos from one chat, watch it next. That video is the foundation. It shows you how to turn Claude into a bulk multiplier before you even start production. Subscribe to AIpreneur for more AI workflow tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.